Alright, as stated before, got my trusty alcohol in the cups and the lighter, and we'll see how this works out. I'm going to spray the side of the buildings to make it even. It will be sad to see them catch fire, but here we go. Looks like that worked. Whoa, this one does not want to catch fire. That doesn't. What the heck? Cannot get this to start. Well, looks like half of the experiment's going to work and the other half is not, because I can't get this to spark. Oh well. Guess it'll have to work the other way around. Alright, so the plastic house went down in flames. Now what happens once I cannot get the other one. But notice one important thing about this experiment. The plastic house caught fire and it started melting away. But notice how it didn't even reach the wooden house. The wooden house, which is right next to it, pretty much sharing a wall, is not likely to catch fire at all, which is unbelievable actually if you think about it. It might catch fire now, but if it does catch fire, it's after the entire plastic building is completely gone. So look at what that would do to the actual spread of a fire if you think about it. Unlike if the first building had caught fire first, it would definitely have spread much more quickly, which means that the firefighters would never be able to get to the location on time. And as you can see here, although the plastic house has completely melted down, it hasn't really started a fire onto the wooden one yet. And again, the plastics that I used were recyclable plastics from, Pampers and other containers and things like that. So not the best plastic material, but imagine if instead of those useless plastics, we've used high-performance materials with blended metals and stuff like that. Imagine how much better this whole thing would have been. Now, as you can see, as you can see here, I'm gonna stop the fire here because I don't want that going any further than that. But look at how much time it took before the fire spread from the plastic onto the other building. It took a really long time. So if this house had caught fire, the police and the firefighters and anyone that we would have needed to stop the other fire would have reached the scene quickly enough. Had we had done it the other way, look at what's going on with the other house. I mean, that house is completely in flames, and you know that if there's another one of those right next to it, look how much bigger the flames become because of the material. Now this is a real serious issue, as you can see here. But anyway, I'm not going to let the building, go on fire. I'm going to stop the fire right here because I don't want it to spread. But this video right here proves how much better it is to have a plastic house rather than a wooden house, for the safety and for the time that it takes for the fire to actually get through the building, and how much better it would be to have a plastic house, and how much more likely the firefighters could get to the scene if we had plastic housing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.